The convention center will shelter exclusively teenage girls and will eventually hold 1,450 migrants. Health and Human Services officials expect they'll stay at the shelter for at least 30 to 35 days. Kathy Lembo is the executive director of South Bay Community Services, which is now known as SBCS. The organization will coordinate support for the migrants and help them reunite with their families in the U.S. or a sponsor.
Their top need is contact their families. The girls are really wanting to get to the end of their journey.
Lembo says that her organization, in coordination with local institutions like Rady's Children's Hospital and the County Department of Education, will help make sure the girls are healthy, learning, and cared for while in San Diego. They'll get health checks, have time for recreation, and get ready for life inside the United States.
What was wonderful about the San Diego shelter is the people who actually do this work locally are getting to do it for these young people.
On Saturday, elected officials from the city, county, and federal government toured the facility as thousands of migrant children continue to arrive at the border, mostly in Texas. The federal government is currently scrambling workers to that area in an effort to limit the amount of time children spend in overcrowded Border Patrol facilities. Congressional Representative Scott Peters said moving these children to the convention center is a humanitarian response to a much larger issue.
This is not the answer to immigration reform, right? This is not the answer to asylum reform, but it is, or even the answer for hundreds of girls who will rest their heads here over the next few months. They're going to have a tough journey. But my colleagues here before you are happy for this act of compassion, and we're all committed to solving the bigger problem.
For community members looking to help out with the migrants, SBCS has started a fund on its website for helping the children after they leave government custody.
We can give them some money to do something like buy a bed, buy clothes, buy extra linens and towels. Because remember, these girls aren't going to wealthy families. They're going to hardworking people here in the United States.
People can also volunteer at the shelter through SBCS. The convention center will remain in use as a shelter through July 15th, after which it plans on hosting its first convention since the start of the coronavirus pandemic. Max Rivlin-Nadler, KPBS News.